should be held accountable by voting no. It matters what people say. It matters what they do. Their conduct matters. That sends a message.
He went away, and then he said, "Come here." And then when I gave him the gym bag, it happened all in one motion. But I remember the assault itself, and then the aftermath, and the reverberating effect of that.
Success will come when the societal attitude changes and women, not a single woman in America, asks herself the question, what did I do? What did I do?
Something to that effect. And that's what kind of jolted me. Like, I was trying to think what I did wrong, to bring that on me. And then
was it what I was wearing? Should I have not raised my voice? Never, never, never is it the woman's fault, other than in self-defense. Never. Never.
Almost. And he had me against the wall. And then his hands were down my skirt and up my skirt. And I was wearing...
to change the culture that allows the abuse of women and men. And it must be clear that no means no. No means no, whether it's in the classroom, in the backseat of a car, on a mall, or in your bedroom, and you start and you change your mind. No means no. Period.
He was trying to kiss me, and I was pulling away. And what I remember of that time is feeling really shocked, surprised, because there was no real conversation right beforehand. There was no precursor. It just happened. And then when he did that, I was obviously pulling away.
What difference does it make what a woman was wearing?
I wasn't wearing a face or anything. And he then, with his hand, went from there and entered me with his hand, and as he was trying to kiss me and saying things to me. So
still,
when I tell
today, the question you get asked, were you drinking? What did you say? Why did you offend him?
And he pulled back and said, come on, man, I heard you liked me.
Very deep in our psyche as a culture is the idea, if it wasn't stranger rape, somehow the woman must have done something to provoke this.
And then he looked angry and irritated with me. And that's when I knew it was really, I was in a very difficult position, because he was my boss and he was like my dad's age at the time.
Consent cannot be given. It is assault. It is a crime. Period.
And I trusted him and looked up to him, and it was not like I disliked him. I liked him, but I just didn't like him in that way. And it was just shocking. It was shattering, actually. And he said to me when he pulled back, he pointed his finger at me and he said, "You're nothing to me. You're nothing." And then he straightened his clothes and he went away. And I don't remember. I know I went to the restroom to clean up, but I don't remember exactly. I remember the next memory I have is of the Russell building. There's these long windows that are very tall, and this empty kind of like, there's back stairs. And I was sitting on the back stairs, and I just remember the coldness and my whole body shaking and feeling alone and feeling scared and not knowing what to do, or who to talk to. And I knew I had made him angry because I insulted him by pulling away and stuff. It was awkward and horrible. So I called called my mom later. I went home, and she was furious, and she said she educated me about sexual assault. At that time, I really didn't look at it as a sexual assault. I thought I did. I felt like I put him in a bad position. It's strange to say, but I felt like I did something wrong because after I was told to like serve the drinks and I wouldn't, the scheduler said things like, you need to button up more, you need to dress less provocatively. And I was in my 20s and I was dressed in pretty much business clothes, so I was confused by that. And my mother described that as retaliation, and she was kind of explaining to me what was happening, and I wasn't aware of how this worked, in that kind of
Right.
pattern. And so when I called her, she said, I want you to make a police report. And I said, Mom, who do I call? It's the Capitol Police. Like, he's the most powerful, one of the most powerful people in the world. He's chairman of the judiciary. There's nothing I can do. And no one saw it, I don't think. And she said, you need to march into the office, you need to make a sexual harassment claim. And she was like, Tony and we argued about this. And it was after the incident that I did make a written claim outside the office, because I had tried to follow protocol with the sexual harassment, and just how I couched it was in terms of I felt uncomfortable. And I went to my supervisor, and I don't know if it's okay for me to say the names of the upper level supervisors I went to, but there were two,
Yeah.
and they were in upper, yeah.